Welcome to This Explainer. I am so pumped you're here because today we are completely dismantling some of the biggest myths out there about YouTube gaming. You've probably seen those huge gaming channels with thousands or even millions of subs, and you've got to be wondering what their secret sauce actually is, right? Well, today we're breaking down the real strategy to grow a gaming channel in 2026. Get ready because we are literally building your channel from absolute zero. Let's get into it.
Let's be real for a second. It is incredibly frustrating, isn't it? Maybe you're uploading super consistently. Maybe your gameplay is actually really good. Heck, you might even have better raw skills than some of the most popular creators on the platform. But despite all that hard work, you hit publish and crickets. Your uploads are just stuck. 20 views, 50 views, maybe 100 views if you're lucky. I know that feeling, and I know exactly how demoralizing it can be when your effort just does not match those numbers.
And that leads to the exact question you are probably asking yourself right now. What are they doing that I'm not? Well, here's the hard truth we're going to uncover today. Growing a gaming channel isn't just about playing games. Nope. It's about giving people a compelling reason to click, a reason to watch, and a reason to actually come back. So, today, we're bridging that gap between your current frustration and the strategic solutions that actually work. Here is our roadmap for today's explainer. Number 1, picking a specific direction. 2, mastering the click. 3, storytelling and the all-important first 30 seconds. 4, building a sustainable system. And finally, number 5, a concrete 30-day growth blueprint. Basically, this is your complete, organized, structural overhaul. Okay, let's dive right into this with phase 1. Picking a specific direction, or in other words, why you need to stop being just a general gaming channel. So, the very first mistake most new creators make is casting their net way too wide. They start a channel where, Monday is Minecraft, Wednesday is GTA, Friday is Fortnite, then it's Call of Duty, and then suddenly, a random mobile game. The problem here is massive. When you just throw random games at the wall like this, YouTube's algorithm has absolutely no idea who your content is actually for. And even worse, the viewers are left completely confused about what to expect from you. If they subscribed because they loved your Minecraft run, they are definitely not clicking on your Call of Duty upload. The absolute best fix for this is shifting from that broad, scattered approach to a highly specific direction. So instead of just generic Minecraft videos, focus on Minecraft challenges. Instead of just uploading regular GTA gameplay, make funny GTA challenges, experiments, or even story-based videos. Shifting into these super specific, directed content formats gives your audience a clear, undeniable reason to hit that subscribe button. They know exactly what kind of value you are going to deliver every single time you show up in their feed. All right, now that we have a solid direction, let's move right into step 2, mastering the click. Because it's all about those ideas, titles, and thumbnails. Look, let's face it, you can make the absolute best gaming content in the entire world, but it means literally nothing if no one actually clicks on it. The good news? You don't need to invent entirely new ideas, you just need to make existing ones way more compelling. Check out the stark contrast here. On the left, playing Minecraft. It's descriptive, sure, but man is it boring. But on the right, I survived 100 days with only 1 heart. This is incredibly strong. Why? Because it opens an immediate curiosity gap. The viewer instantly thinks, wait, did he actually survive? That is exactly the kind of thinking you need to bring to your own concepts. Now, the really crucial part is how you visually represent that concept. Here is a super simple thumbnail formula you should absolutely live by. Keep it clean. You want one main character, one important object, a strong emotion on the face, and a very clear situation, maybe anchored by a short, punchy little phrase like, impossible, or I failed. But I really have to warn you against a trap so many creators fall into. Please do not clutter your images with 10 different elements. A simple, emotional, and clear visual is what actually gets the click. And of course, your titles have got to work hand in hand with those thumbnails. Think about it. Minecraft Survival Gameplay Episode 4 merely describes what is happening. Frankly, nobody cares that it's Episode 4, except you. But I tried surviving Minecraft with 1 heart works perfectly with your thumbnail to generate massive, genuine curiosity. And notice, it never lies to the audience. It simply frames the gameplay around a really compelling reason to click. Which brings us straight to part 3, storytelling and the first 30 seconds. This is exactly how you hook viewers and build a real narrative.
Okay, so you got the click. That's awesome. Now we have to pivot to audience retention, starting with the absolute make or break window of literally any piece of content you will ever make, the first 30 seconds. This is one of the biggest secrets of platform growth. You absolutely must aggressively cut the standard fluff. Seriously, skip the, hey guys, welcome back to my channel, skip the, make sure to smash that subscribe button, and please, for the love of gaming, skip the 5 seconds of spinning 3D logos. If you do that, most viewers are simply going to leave. Instead, you need to instantly drop your viewers straight into the mission. Show the challenge, show the danger, and show the result you're trying to achieve right at the very first frame. Just imagine opening like this. Today, I have one goal: survive 100 days with only one heart. If I take even one hit, the entire challenge is over. Boom. That is exactly how an intro hook should sound. You aren't making the viewer wait around for the interesting part, you are starting with it and locking them in instantly. After you nail that 30-second hook, remember that even simple gaming content needs a movie-like narrative structure to keep people watching all the way through. At the start, you establish the goal and the challenge. In the middle, things go wrong. You face problems and unexpected moments that make everything way harder. And finally, at the end, the payoff. You either gloriously succeed or you completely, utterly fail. And hey, you don't need expensive equipment for this. You just need to frame your gameplay as a compelling story arc. Moving right along into Phase 4, building a sustainable system. This is all about consistency and mastering your data. This is where we finally move away from that exhausting daily grind and start designing a highly efficient channel ecosystem. If you're starting from zero, shorts are incredibly useful for getting discovered. So here is your pipeline. Take the absolute most entertaining moments from your single, long recording session and turn them into multiple short clips with really strong hooks. Like, start a short with, I thought this was impossible. You see, you aren't creating totally different content every single day. You're just harvesting discoverability from the deep, long-form work you've already done. It's working smarter, not harder. It is definitely time to dismantle the toxic myth of the daily upload grind. Listen, consistency does not mean uploading every single day. Consistency means creating a schedule you can actually maintain without burning out. One excellent, high-quality, long upload a week will do infinitely more for your channel than 10 rushed ones that nobody wants to watch. You've got to shift your mindset entirely to quality over quantity. Your goal shouldn't be, how much can I upload? It should be, how much good content can I create? And taking the guesswork out of that quality means actively listening to the data your audience is handing you on a silver platter. If you see massive drops in the first 20 seconds, well, your intro is bad. If you have a really low click-through rate, your title and thumbnail are weak. If you get views but absolutely no subscribers, it means you haven't given them a strong enough reason to return. Your analytics are literally speaking to you. Listen to them. Use that data to improve your system week over week. All right, we've covered the mindset, the packaging, the storytelling, and the system. Now we reach the ultimate payoff of this explainer. Phase 5, the 30-day growth blueprint, your step-by-step action plan. If you are starting today, right now, this is your authoritative execution plan. Week 1, put a stake in the ground. Choose one game and one clear content style. No more random uploads. Week 2, research what is already working out there and brainstorm 5 to 10 incredibly strong, curiosity-driven ideas. Week 3, execute. Publish your first high-quality long-form content and cut the absolute best moments into shorts. And Week 4, step back and study those analytics. Find out what worked and then make more of it. Test, learn, improve, and repeat. You now know exactly what to do next. Just to summarize the core truth we've explored today, channel growth is all about continuous strategic improvement. Let me be totally clear. You absolutely do not need the best, most expensive gaming setup. You do not need to pray for overnight virality or just rely on dumb luck. What you actually need are better ideas, better packaging with your titles and thumbnails, better storytelling, and absolutely ruthless consistency. Start with what you have, aim to improve by just 1% every time, and trust me, your audience will find you. Which leaves us with just one final thought. You have the strategy. You understand the vital importance of the click, the hook, and the narrative. You have the full 30-day blueprint mapped out right in front of you. So, now that you have the blueprint, what will your next upload be? Get out there and start building. Thanks so much for watching this explainer, and I'll catch you on the next one.